Hello, my name is Caden Nolasco, and I will be going over my informative speech, which is the paradox of productivity and how lack of sleep leads to unproductivity. Remember the last time you pulled an all-nighter, you got through it, but the next morning, your head felt fuzzy, your focus slipped, and even the simplest chore seemed hard. We've all been there, thinking sacrificing sleep will help us catch up or get ahead. But today I want to talk about something that affects almost all of us, how a lack of sleep, which is an incredibly common thing among students and workers, actually will reduce our productivity instead of helping us get more work done. As a college student myself, balancing school, work, and just life in general, I've personally experienced how sleep deprivation impacts my performance on all three of those subjects. After researching studies from health organizations and psychology experts, I realized that the effects are much more deeper and serious than most people would realize. So today I'm going to explain three key things, which are: one, the main causes of sleep deprivation; two, how a lack of sleep damages productivity and cognitive ability; and finally, three, why healthy sleep habits are essential for long-term performance and well-being. My first point being sleep deprivation is usually caused by lifestyle choices and environmental factors that disturb our sleep cycle. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than one-third of Americans don't get the recommended 7 hours of sleep per night. The CDC points to stress, heavy screen use, and irregular schedules as major causes. One big reason is technology. Harvard Medical School explains that scrolling on your phone or laptop before bed exposes you to blue light, which will suppress melatonin, which is the hormone that helps your body fall asleep. This pushes your sleep time later and it makes it harder to feel tired. Another cause is stress or overcommitment. When we're overloaded with academic deadlines or work shifts or personal responsibilities, it can lead to ongoing fatigue that builds up and will affect us very negatively over time. Uh, Now that we understand the causes, let's look at how lack of sleep directly affects our productivity. My second main point, which is sleep deprivation harms productivity because it weakens our ability to focus, remember, and make decisions. The National Sleep Foundation reports that when we're tired, our reaction time and concentration drop significantly. This leads to more mistakes, slower work, and much higher chances of feeling just burnt out. The American Psychological Association found that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night experience a 20 to 30% drop in cognitive ability the next day. That's a huge hit to your brain's performance. And it's not just thinking slower. Sleep deprived students and workers are also less creative, less motivated. Little things bother you more. You feel very overwhelmed, and tasks that should be maybe 10 minutes long can take up to an hour. All these factors combine to reduce productivity far more than staying up late ever increases it. So if a lack of sleep hurts performance so badly, why is getting enough rest so crucial for long-term success and well-being? Which leads me to my next and final main point, which is adequate sleep restores the mind and body, boosts productivity, and supports overall well being. Johns Hopkins Medicine explains that sleep helps the brain consolidate memories, regulate emotions, and repair physical damages caused by daily stress. In other words, sleep is your body's reset button. When you get consistent, high quality sleep, your concentration improves and you're able to manage your stress a lot more effectively. These skills aren't just helpful, though, they're essential for doing well in school, performing at work, just living life. Developing better sleeping habits doesn't require major life changes, unlike common belief, but simple adjustments make a big difference, such as not being on your phone an hour before bedtime, which, You don't get blue light in your eyes, and your body produces melatonin a lot easier. Developing better sleeping habits doesn't require major life changes. Simple adjustments make a difference, such as sticking to a regular bedtime and staying away from your screens for at least an hour before you go to bed so your body has that time to produce the melatonin, which lets you become tired. These small steps will lead to more energy and clearer thinking. So, in conclusion, after we've looked at my three key ideas, sleep deprivation is often caused by stress, technology, and irregular routines. It weakens productivity by damaging focus, memory, and decision making. And getting enough sleep revitalizes the brain and body, helping us perform our best. The next time you think about staying up late to finish a project or an assignment, remember sleep is not wasted time, it's an investment. It's an investment for your mental health, your well being, and your overall productivity. Thank you.